Why did the Wright brothers and Charlie Taylor build their own engine? We see mention of the Wright brothers and Charlie Taylor building their own engine in the second paragraph, where it tells us that they also designed a lightweight engine with their mechanic, Charlie Taylor. The sentence goes on to say that this was because no commercially available motor could meet their needs. Because the engine is described as lightweight, we can understand that the brothers needed an engine powerful enough to control the plane, but light enough to get it off the ground. As all motors until this point would have been used in machines that stay on the ground, it makes sense that no commercially available motor could meet their needs. With this in mind, let's take a look at our choices. A. They wanted an engine that could keep the plane flying even without a pilot. Nowhere in the passage do we see the Wright brothers' goal was to create a plane that flies without a pilot. If anything, the opposite is true. We see they were trying to create a controlled, powered aircraft, not one that flies without a pilot. In addition, their test flights were both piloted. As there's no proof for this in the passage, we can mark this choice off. B. Commercial engines were too heavy. This is what we understood from the context of our passage. Because this was the first attempt at human-controlled flight, the available engines at the time were simply too heavy to take off the ground. This is likely our answer, but let's take a look at our remaining choices just to be sure. C. They needed an engine powerful enough to fly without using the windy dunes at Kitty Hawk. It's true that the passage tells us that they were testing gliders on the windy dunes near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, but again, there's no indication in the passage that this is what was powering their gliders, and subsequently their planes. It likely helped them in the beginning, but we don't see any proof that their end goal was to be successful in flight even outside of Kitty Hawk. Due to lack of support, we can mark this choice off. And D. They hoped to sell engines to other inventors. Although we do see that their invention paved the way for the development of modern aviation and transformed transportation, warfare, communication, and global travel, meaning their experiment and product definitely took off, no pun intended, we don't see any indication that this was their goal going in, and why they wanted to develop a new engine. This choice can be marked off, and we can mark our original answer, choice B, as our final answer.